Yep, there we go. Nice. I'm gonna just keep playing this game. I'm so addicted to it. And like, the main reason I got into streaming, right, was to make myself feel more productive when playing video games. And considering my time is now free, yeah, it's time to game. This time I actually made 2 pretty tasty cocktails. Actually, you know what, I made a cocktail using blueberry soju, blueberry syrup, 2 freshly squeezed mandarin oranges, and the soda of Squirt. And it is delicious, so I have 2 tall cups of that. Yes, I did. Alright, let's return the... let's return this to Alphonse.
I've been praying here for ages. And in all that time, I've never found a way down to the lower levels. Not one. You're going down there, aren't you?
That's the plan. Any advice?
I tell the acolytes to walk softly for a reason. Something is alive down there. Or if not alive, moving.
Well, that's ominous. I appreciate it. I'll be careful.
Careful would be staying on this side of the door. Don't be careful. Be ready.
Okay.
If you don't return, I'll tell the others what happened.
Alright.
Feel better about this already.
Where'd he go?
Welcome back. I hope the wilderness gave you safe passage. May I help you?
It took some doing, but I found Saint Widewind's reliquary.
You did? To think a godlike would deliver... Blessed, truly. Wherever he is, Eothas smiles on you.
I found the thief's journal, too. This is no ordinary robbery.
Wait, are you suggesting he stole it for some purpose?
Eothas killed his whole family in the Deadfire. No wonder he has a grudge. After what Eothas did to his family, you're lucky he didn't kill you, too. Your god is a murderer. Sorry you have to find out like this. He was going to destroy it, your relic for his family's lives. Eothas had killed his whole family in Deadfire. No wonder he had a grudge.
What? Eothas himself? Ending innocent lives?
I don't know why you're surprised at that.
I heard the rumors that he walked among us. But to think the God of Light could be to blame for
I don't think it's
such
surprising.
horrors. No. It's beyond belief.
Agents of violence. They cloak themselves in warmth and light and spread like wildfire.
I thought challenging your faith was supposed to strengthen it. You can't just ignore evidence you don't like.
What is there to ignore? It contradicts everything written about Eothas for centuries.
If you... Well, never understand. The gods are just as flawed as us. If you had a god's might, would you even realize you killed them?
I don't know. The mere thought of having a god's power feels profane. I find myself lost, godlike. I look at this relic now and I wonder whether all my years of service were a waste.
Ooh, I'd keep it, but remember why people have lost their faith in Eothas. If it were to me, I'd burn it. It's done more harm than good. I'd keep it, but remember why people have lost their faith in Eothas.
I will. I pity my own suffering when I should learn from it instead. I'll pray for the thief's absolution. If not in this life, then maybe the next. Thank you for telling me all this.
It's a shame this had to happen. Some war wounds never heal.
Nope. Alright, we're heading into a pretty serious area. Totem Defiance is in there. Steel Resolve. Okay, I was going to talk to the ranger. We gotta do that first. Alright, Steel Resolve. Then, oh, come on. I feel like I haven't played this game already for 28 hours. Damage numbers. To toggle whether damage numbers are displayed, go to Settings, UI, Damage numbers. You know, the idea that any god is free of guilt is absurd. There is no god even in our own time that has had blood spilled in its name. Humans always want a reason to kill one another. Or kith,
Oh, hey,
in this
it's
sense.
you. Oh, my favorite customer. Here to peruse my wares, I hope?
No, I'm just selling stuff. Alright. I guess also sell the Brigandine. But the Awakened Adro might be nice. You know, I won't sell that now. I'll sell weapons. Fine Greatsword. Entropy. Common Grimoire of Elements. I can sell. Okay. Thought I had more on me, but I suppose I put most of it away. Okay. Root Jingle Tree. Ranger Headquarters. Animancy is the science and art of soul manipulation. The popular in the Valian Republics, animancy is widely considered controversial, heretical, and too dangerous to tolerate. Animancers are routinely hunted and driven out in many parts of Aora. Alright. Let's go talk to the boss first. Asierno.
Good to see you again. Have you had any luck in your investigation?
We found Ranger Monato's body as well as his journal.
Damn it all. I had a sinking feeling he was dead. What did you learn from the journal?
Monato suspected Tringer Mungu and went after them but lost them. Monato was murdered before he could report back about a traitor he suspected on the Ranger. He meant to talk to Doris about it but never got the chance. Monato was murdered before he could report back about a traitor he suspected on the Rangers.
Gods. I can count on one hand the people who could get the jump on Monato, and I'd have fingers left over.
You, Verano, maybe Dorso after a good night's sleep.
So a lot is pointing to get
Don't
Dorso.
count yourself out, Masoni. You're a fine tracker.
The trail should point us to the east, but I know not where.
Between Verano's testimony and Monato's journal, I think we have a good idea where to go next. Search for a root-strangled tree east of Fjord. Your next lead will be there. And be careful.
We spoke to Ranger Dorso.
I'd be curious to hear your impression of her.
There's something about her that I just don't trust.
I wish I didn't agree with you. Dorso can be hard to get close to if she hasn't decided to respect you. That doesn't make her a traitor, though. It just makes her hard to get to know. Follow the leads. Look into the bandit camp, and then follow Monato's trail as Casagrada and Dorso suggested.
Talk later. Drink a little wrong and it hit the back of my throat in a very uncomfortable manner. Ooh. You know, there's something really cozy about drinking some nice booze, playing a game that you enjoy, just kind of trying to relax. I think that's one of the most important things for me right now is trying to relax. Everything's just been really stressful, to say the least. Really stressful.
What is it you like so much about ghost stories, Giada?
Well, ghost stories are how we confront our fears, how we explore and define them in a safe environment.
Don't they give you nightmares? The chills? After I hear a ghost story, I can't stop imagining something behind every strange noise or stray breeze.
Of course, but telling a story gives you power over it. You get to choose when to hold back and when to be merciless.
Guess I'm more comfortable with things I can see. And shoot, if needed.
An animancer has to grow comfortable with the unknown. But that would be challenging for a soldier.
And a sailor. When you spend months at the mercy of the sea, and whatever's in it, you learn a healthy fear of the unknown.
Can't say I blame you. I'm brave enough to tinker on souls, but the ocean? No thank you. Leave me out of it.
I think the ocean is a level of terrifying that, yeah, I would be a lot more nervous on the seas than I would take for
And that is why
souls.
Adra and Copper are the only reliable conductors of soul lessons.
Copper as well.
Thank you
Interesting.
for listening. Are there any questions?
Right. I think you lost me a while back there.
Really? Oh. I suppose that explains the heavy breathing.
He can sleep with his eyes open. Says it's a survival trick, but I think he does it to avoid my war stories.
What's the last thing you remember? We can start from there.
Gee, the backtracking.
I seem to remember you coming over and saying, "Hey, Marius, can we talk?"
That was hours ago.
Right. And feel free to start over from the beginning. I promise to listen this time.
No, that's all right. Perhaps another time.
Something about Marius reminds me of one of my friends. Alright, let's take Kai and Giata again. Okay. Just a little north. Hopefully we can get our answers now. Betrayer in the Rangers is never a good thing. Alright. Not what I was expecting.
Not bad, envoy.
A dilemma gone.
Seek! Let's see what you got!
Come on! We got this. Oh, there's a tempest. I didn't even realize it. Nice.
Everyone okay?
Yep, we're good. Alright. Search for a root strangled tree. This. Alright. Clandestine note. Written in precise and careful hand, this note seems to set up a meeting in another location. Assuming you find this letter intact in time, before you go any further, make sure you haven't been followed to this location. Having stalked bandits in the forest and before, I know the usual level of care you people take, and I find it generally lacking. Once you're certain you weren't followed, come to my camp at the mouth of the river, southwest of Fior, and we'll discuss how you can further help me bring order to the valley. Don't make me regret it, Lord. I kind of have actually a feeling that, this might be connected to the Inquisition. Because, bringing order to the area, that sounds something like that Ludwin would be obsessed with. Ludwin would be obsessed with. That's right. Slowly but surely, I'm remembering how to pronounce these things. Ludwin. Oh yeah, I never checked out the ruins over here. I remember I wanted to check them out, and then I just looked at them, explored more around Naku Tedek. Yeah. Root-bound godless ruins. Wonder who did the soundtrack for this game. Be interesting seeing what else they handled. Pretty simple fantasy music, but I'm always looking for more stuff to play in the background while I'm running my campaigns. Ah. Ah. Come on.
See. Give me a second.
Spider minion? Oh, there's a summoner, but where? Over there. Yep, invoker. It's gotta be it. Oh, I'm taking a beating.
Under my protection.
Come on. Nice.
I was worried for a second.
Me too. But we did it. Though she put that shield up kind of late, if I'm being honest. Huh, I wonder if there's anything down this way. I'm very curious, but no. We have a mission. Don't get distracted. Alright, I should eat something because I've been poisoned. Nice. That cooked rabbit will do me nice. Like, maybe it will fare nicely. Maybe that's the best way to say that. Alright, there's the camp. Oh, it is Dorso.
Envoy? What are you... Huh. You're full of surprises. I was expecting someone else, but... I think this could work out better for
Oh, I
both
should have
of
saved.
us.
Who are you expecting?
Just a few friends. Though it seems they were no longer inclined to meet with me after you let their hostage go. Once you hear my
Let their
side,
hostage
Envoy,
go.
I think you'll agree I was only
The bandits?
trying to help.
You were working with the bandits who kidnapped Verano?
After a fashion.
Unbelievable.
They were a means to an end. Don't tell them that. Everyone likes to feel special. They were supposed to kill Verano, but... I guess they figured they could get more coin if they ran something back to us instead. Idiots.
I'll take it you're the one who killed Minato.
Unfortunately. I didn't want to, but he forced my hand. I thought I was clever. Skimming a little extra pay from the coffers, surveying the city's weaknesses, laying caches for my friends. But it was like Monato had eyes in the back of his head. Nothing got by him. I tried to explain, but he couldn't understand. Wouldn't. He'd completely closed his ears to reason.
So you killed him for it?
Poor bastard was always too principled.
You're
for
an
his own good.
asshole! What are you trying to do?
I'm preparing Emerald Stair for Adir's arrival, obviously. Your people have already pacified Paradise, with contracts and clean water, with promises of safety. I want to be safe. I want all of us to
The
find
Inquisition is not something you
You've
trust.
got a hazy picture at best, Dorso. The envoy was still killed in the street, and Ludwine's idea of pacified is anything but.
And I know what empires do, Envoy. They expand. Your soldiers would have come here sooner.
True.
I'm helping
But
us
limit
avoid resistance
Inquisition.
and bloodshed when they do.
Why would you betray the Rangers like this?
Fiori's wasting away, Envoy. Animancy isn't helping us anymore, if it ever did. But no one in the city wants to admit it.
So you murder your own?
Our crops rot in the fields, bears turn to beasts and attack on sight. The very earth disintegrates beneath our feet.
You blame us for the problems we've been trying to solve. How can you be so short-sighted?
I think it's time we accept help from someone stronger, wealthier, better organized. From Adir.
And I'm the one from
Then we
Adir, and
can
I'm saying
turn
you're
things
fucked
around
up.
like Paradis has. Maybe then we can be safe.
Paradis doesn't turn
We
things
came here
around.
to escape control, to choose our own path, but no. She wants to throw away everything we built.
But Vidarro, Quilici, Captain Asierno, they're too proud. They won't do what must be done. So I'm doing it myself.
You're insane. Let me get this straight. You killed your friends to prepare the Emerald Stair for Adir? Were you working with the steel growth in the cave nearby? Because I killed them.
You killed them all. But they were going to... So all of this was for nothing. I betrayed the Rangers. I killed my friends. For nothing?
Yep, you sick fuck.
Now you
Regret
know how
it.
it feels, traitor. Clinging to a dream with both hands, only to feel it slipping from your grasp.
Gods curse you, Envoy.
That's your own
We've
fault.
got company.
Oh, she's easy. Won't be long until she's gone. Oop, wrong button. I gotta change my quick slot. I'm always pressing the wrong buttons all the time. Ah. Come on. Nice. Get that ult in.
Next one's mine.
Rest in peace. I think that's it. Never did, I think, find all the treasure maps as well. Earth the Aegis. Practical Pockets. No, I don't really need either of them. Steel Resolve, Totem Defiance. Alright, let's do it. Adirn Empire. Your homeland, the Adaran Empire, is a nation to the west, steeped in ancient traditions and laws. Several Adaran emperors have tried and failed to grow their power and influence through colonization. Oh, Giatta has something to say. Alright, let's talk to Ranger Asierno.
I sincerely hope you have some good news for me.
Masoni was right. There was a killer and it was Ranger Dorso.
My gods. I can't believe this.
Helia's wings uplift us.
She's been with the Rangers since she was a girl. She trained most of my men.
This is... Fotito. This is big, Asierno.
What happened to her? Where is she now?
Dorso's dead. I killed her.
Without the trial? Good gods.
Frontier justice. That's what it
She tried to kill me!
deserves.
Masoni, please. Where's her body now, Envoy?
Down by the mouth of the river, by the waterfall.
I'll send a few of the senior rangers out to find her.
Thank you, Maso. What a nightmare. I don't know what I'm going to tell my men. A traitor in the Rangers. This situation beggars belief. Do you know why she did it?
Dorso's trying to create the conditions of an Adaran takeover.
Be serious, Envoy.
She was always talking about how we needed strength. Do you remember, Maso? More swords, more coin. And she complained that animancy wouldn't fix our problems. But I didn't think she had so little faith in Fior.
No one took her seriously.
Evidently, she was quite serious about it. I didn't want to believe it could be her. Gods beyond, what a mess. Thank you, Envoy. Ranger Monato has been properly avenged, and now I have a lot of work to do to rebuild my squad.
My apologies, Asierno. I hope things get easier for you from here on out.
I suppose anything is possible. Here's your reward. It's the least we can do for your assistance. Thank you again. Step carefully out there. We are living through strange times.
I hope this at least lets them clean up their ranks.
Yep, same boat. Alright. Leveled up to 14. Nice. I wanted to go and check out return the map to Sansa, which means I have to go back to the go back to Paradise, and I want to see if I can do it going through there. I feel so bad for Asierno. She's been with the Ranger since she was a little girl, huh? Dorso. Unfortunately, even somebody you know for a long time or thought they'd do good by you, can turn on you. Oh, they're going to talk together. Giatta first.
I can't believe it. Ranger Dorso, a traitor to Fior Messiverno. Shame we had to kill her. But at least now she can't hurt anyone else. The damage is contained, more or less.
She was wrong about Fior Messiverno, about your people.
I'm glad you think so. Still, it's a shame. Dorso gave up on the dream of Fior Messiverno. Blamed animancers for the problems we tried to solve. And I hate to see anyone lose hope. That's all for now. Let me know if there's anything else.
Alright, should be it.
Until next time.
Kai has something to talk about.
I still can't believe it. Dorso was betraying her brothers-in-arms, all in the name of saving Emerald Stair. At least she got what was coming to her.
What she did was unforgivable. She couldn't get away with it.
I agree. It's just sobering to think she got to the point where murdering her own felt right.
That's crazy.
How do you keep yourself on the right path? Especially when there's so much at stake.
You have some lines that you never, ever cross.
Maybe. But I've seen better soldiers than Dorso cross lines you can't come back from.
Hey, what's this about?
I saw this in Rauatai's campaign in the Deadfire. You start out with purpose. You're fighting alongside your brothers and sisters, battling pirates and slavers, bringing civilization to a lawless, divided land. But then, you're breaking up villages, turning tribes against their
Wait,
rivals.
why is his
It
necklace
gets
flipped?
messy, fast.
How does that even happen? That has to be a glitch. I get it. I won't let my duties compromise me.
Easier said than done. Empires are hungry, Envoy, and they devour their own too. Don't let your allegiances turn you into something you can't live with.
I got questions about.
Should I break out the booze?
I don't think there's anything to say. I'd like to get your thoughts on our other companions.
You're asking me? I'm not much of a gossip. Okay, who do you want to know about?
Tell me what you think of Giata.
She's got a lot of heart, and she's loyal to her people and their principles, even when it costs her. Giada's lost her home, but kept her resolve. It takes a special kind of person to weather what she has and emerge stronger for it. She'll have a lot to figure out after all this, but she's gonna be okay.
I thought you didn't care for Animancy. Giata could drive the future of Animancy. Even the colleagues who disagreed with her clearly respect her.
I noticed that too. It says a lot. I can't say what I'd want the future of Animancy to look like, but there's no one I'd trust more than Giada to figure it out. Sure.
Alright.
Get some rest, Envoy.
Alright. Okay. I don't think there's anything for me to upgrade. Nope. So I guess I'll head back out.
Are you
Eh?
seeing anyone, Marius? Romantically, I mean.
Oh?
Right. I knew this would come up eventually.
I only bring it up because romance is good for the soul.
So is finding a good pile
Didn't
of
expect you to say
deerstalker
that.
on a hunt. But I'm not advising you to go looking for it.
Under the right conditions, you can even measure the energy of a romantic tryst. Isn't that fascinating?
To you, sure.
Oh well. Let me know if you change your mind. I know a lot of shy academics in need of an experienced guide.
I'll let you know.
What? Okay. Didn't expect there to be a romance conversation to come up between those two. Learn something new every time. Alright, let's go back to Dawnshore. Let's talk to Sansa. Also, is our little friend up here still? No, I don't see her. I have a feeling she's gonna meet us in the Naku Tedek ruins. Alright. We went through there before. I need to go through there again. But this, now this, is the bridge we're at. We need to take. Save. Whew. Back to Dawnshore. Inquisitor Ludwin is the leader of the Steel Groat Paladins. She fell in battle in the Deadfire Archipelago and later returned as a death guard. Relentless, uncompromising. Ludwin strikes fear in the hearts of her enemies. So she actually is undead. That's because if she fell... Death guard, huh? I wonder what that means. Okay. I could upgrade this. Bounce between enemies and the environment 6 times. Temper healthy when the caster's health is full. Increases durations. Increases the essence penalty for lice. That could be good. Do run out of essence a little bit. Power attacks with wands bounce to a nearby enemy, dealing reduced damage but retaining any elemental accumulation. That's nice. I'm almost about to reach level 14. It might be worth it to unlock Greater Grimoire Mastery. But I think I'll do that when I reach level 15 exactly. Okay. Crackling Bolt would be nice. Upgrading my power attack would be nice too. Yeah, I'll start off with that. Yep. Alright. Intellect, resolve, perception. Critical hit chance and maximum range. Having better maximum range would be good. Still can't really aim straight. Okay. Let's go back to Sansa. I thought he would show up here, but I don't... Where was Sansa? He was over here, wasn't he? Huh. I thought the marker would appear again, but I didn't see it anywhere. Huh. What did he look like again? Let me see. Okay. Administration District. Needs to reach Paradise Highlands? Does that mean he's over here? Administration District? Sansa. There's Sinric.
We will be watching.
What? Who just said that? Huh? We will be watching, Envoy. Huh. Remember where... There's Adelgund. If I was a cartographer, where would I be?
You've got some god looking out for you.
Can I say anything to Heilgard?
So this is the Animancer I've heard so much about. Ambassador Falchion Heelgard, welcome to our modest embassy. Of course, I'm delighted to see one of your kind in service to Adir. We need all the friends we can get, even unconventional ones.
I didn't expect him to make comments of it, Giata.
Envoy, need I remind you that traveling with an Animancer could be hazardous to your life, your very soul.
I'm aware. No one knows it better for my soul than Giata Castel.
That's very kind of you.
Of course.
Have it your way, then. I've spoken my piece. But enough about unpleasant matters. Will there be anything else?
Listen, if you're anything about Juliana in the future... Juliana... I'll be going around. Oh, did you see what they did to Egwolf?
I trust... How could I avoid it? If I may be blunt, a corpse hanging outside my office symbolizes everything I hate about the Steel Garrote. While I forge alliances, build trust, and solidify our place on this island, they're butchering people in our name. At least Inquisitor Ludwig got what she wanted.
So they were caught. Fuck.
That's what matters, right?
Well, some of them. Okay.
Nobody stands above the judgment of the Queen.
All right. Wait, was Sansa the one who had the Emporium?
This may be the most foolish thing I've ever gotten myself into.
I'll have to check it out. Thirdborn is the main settlement in the Shadowscarp region of the Living Lands. It is primarily occupied by Rauatauan expatriates, sailors, soldiers, explorers, and merchants. Okay. I wonder if we'll get to go to Thirdborn. I know that we have to go to the Penumbran settlement as well. Okay. Sansa's Emporium.
You're back. What have you found?
Fletchia didn't make it, I'm sorry. Here's your map of the Emerald Stair.
You have our condolences, Master Cartographer. The beauty of Emerald Stair hides the danger at its heart.
Fletcher. Oh, I was sure she would be safe. Her maps were so meticulous. She even made her own ink.
That's so cool.
Please, keep searching.
Rest in peace.
I'm sure the others will turn up soon.
Anything else I can buy? No, nothing worth it. Okay, got that XP. Now I remember. He's at the Emporium. Oh! Dawn Shore, Emerald Stair. Now it's finally mapped out. Oh, so we crossed the bridge and then headed up this way. Interesting way to, go. Oh, I like the fact that they don't trap you in an area. Like, you can't go back. Man. The first glass I drank just hit me a little bit when I yawned. Didn't expect that to happen. Alright. Journal. Totem of Defiance, Battle Scars, treasure map. Ancient soil. Finally. Just like what this title of this stream is talking about. Exploring Naku Tedek. Andres Mortar. Andres Mortar was a massive patch of ocean in the Deadfire Archipelago that was racked with storms for centuries. The storm subsided around 2028 AI. Oh, just have something to say.
Don't take this the wrong way, but your friend the ambassador is an asshole.
Jeff, you say that about everyone in power. He was extremely rude to you. I'm sorry.
You aren't the one who should apologize. What is it about authorities? No modesty, no humility, and barely any regard for others.
He reminds you of Ignacio Vedado, one of the eventual leaders, I suppose. He reminds you of Ignacio Vidara. That's what I'll choose.
In more ways than one. Does that kind of power appeal to you? Would you lord over this island as the ambassador does?
This island needs an archivist and a historian, not another bureaucrat.
You're too modest. Maybe that means you're suited to the job. Well, I've kept you as a captive audience long enough. If there's anything else, just let me know.
Actually, I want to ask about, how she feels with the other companions. Have you ever tried animancy on yourself?
Now that you mention it, I did try and awaken my soul to become fully aware of my past lives. Every animancer tries and fails. It's practically a rite of passage. So, one evening, I crept into the workshop and cobbled an invention together from spare parts. Amateur work. Then I turned it on. Big mistake. The next thing I knew, it was morning. I was floating in the fountain, and my head was pounding like a drum.
You don't need animancy for that. Just rum and a crew on shore leave.
That answers a lot of questions, honestly.
Sometimes I wonder, what if it actually worked? What if all of this happened before, and I'm just reliving the events of a past life?
That is fascinating.
I try not to think about it too much.
Perception is fascinating. Alright, what do you think of our travel companions?
Anyone in particular? I warn you, I'm not the best judge of first impressions.
Any thoughts on Marius?
Marius is working through something. An old wound that hasn't healed. A search for forgiveness? Who knows? He's a tough fellow, but I wouldn't put too much pressure on him.
I seem to attract the wounded. At least they make good company.
We're all wounded. That's the price of survival in the living lands. Just look at you. Only just got here and you died in the line of duty.
Yep.
You may not be from the living lands, but the island left you a scar to remember. Now, you're just like us.
What about Kai?
Kai is a useful fellow. We need people like him to keep you grounded. Just not too grounded. On the surface, Kai is all charm and confidence. You feel good knowing he's around.
Mm-hmm.
But there's something deeper. Something in his core that he guards from everyone. Maybe even himself.
Yeah, we're seeing that with that. Do you think we should be concerned?
Oh, not at all. Kai is a sweetheart. And if that's who he chooses to show us, then that's who he is.
Aww.
If there's another side to him, he'll show us when he's good and ready.
Aww. She's
No
a good
need to
friend.
rush a natural process.
I really like Giata. What do you think of me?
We haven't been together long, but I think I have you figured out. In Paradise, you have a reputation for being an unlawful misfit. This is the frontier, after all. We don't exactly do things by the book. Fior Messiverno tolerates you well enough. No doubt thanks to my influence. Of course, all I know is what you've done. You may not think these choices reflect who you are. At the end of the day, you shouldn't care what anyone thinks. All that matters is how you see yourself. I've spilled all the gossip I know. Ask me again when there's a new face in camp.
Alright. Alright, enough of that.
Until next time.
I think they're both by the campfire now. Friends. Wanna have Marius.
Hey, sorry about your parents, you know.
Oh, they're chatting.
That's very kind. Sometimes grief clings to you like a shadow. And sometimes you wonder where it went.
It's not easy, but you get used to it after a while.
You seem to know from experience.
No, I mean, not really. I've left people behind, though, and it was difficult.
Anytime you want to talk about it, let me know.
No.
Right. Thanks for that.
I kinda wanna take Marius and Giata with me at one point, too. Alright, let's go. I wish I could have all three of them on my team, in all honesty. Having another person with range is good. And Marius' ability to track things is super useful. Kai is absolutely essential for the type of way I play. I need somebody to take aggro. And then Giata's healing and shielding abilities are immensely useful, especially because I'm prone in getting in over my head. But, whatever. Luckily, they don't really chat too much outside of camp, so I'm not going to miss too much dialogue.
I did not bring us here to explore, but clearly something wants to be found.
Does this feel like the start of a cautionary campfire tale to anyone else?
Nope, I'm getting the same
I
vibe.
wonder, did you open the door? Or did the door open for you?
The door opened for me. This is definitely a trap. But a trap it is. I think the main thing that I care about when it comes down to getting caught in a trap is at least make your story interesting at the end of the day. I remember my friend back in high school ended up getting a shirt that said good stories make bad lives, and her mother ragged on her about it, but it's very true. Making questionable choices ultimately lead up to an interesting tale.
These ruins are
Most
untouched. We are the
most
first to
times.
disturb them. When was the last time anyone walked these passages? It must have been centuries. No, millennia. Sorry. I'm getting ahead of myself. We'll talk more once we reach the bottom.
Oh, you can keep chatting. I don't really mind, Giata.
Just a little spark.
I think this continues onward, so let's go. But the arrow's pointing here. Oh. More. Sprawling Bruiser? Alright, take aggro. I wish you could take overall aggro instead of just one at a time. Bruiser down. Corruptor's next. Nice.
That's done? Who's hungry?
Lockbox. Golden Skelling, Tanned Hide, Steel Chunk, and one. Yeah, the arrow's pointing here, so let's go the opposite way. Wait, looks like there's something to loot here. Wild mushroom cap. Based on this region alone, I'll be making so much mushroom stew. Seems like I won't run out of food anytime soon. Alright. Huh. There we go. Let's see what we've got up here. Nothing here. Ooh, chest. Full quality. I was hoping for gold, but it'll do. Silver penning, turquoise, highly talent, tan chunk, steel chunk, hardwood branch, festival. Ooh, effigy necklace. Exactly what I needed.
Piece of the thing you were fiddling with at camp.
Yep, it's the final part. Exactly what I was looking for. Naku Tedek. Based on the memories we've recovered, this should be the place that me and my past life's lover got into a fight at. Is where things went awry.
Charge it up.
Where my use of
goes a long way.
the dead was considered questionable, and he currently couldn't stand for it. Whatever.
Aye, aye.
I'm getting poisoned. Ooh, Magran's blessing. Never hurts to take another one of those. Man, I got poisoned. Poisoned. That sucks. Come on.
No, the knife.
Watch your head.
The knife that pierces in the dark?
Above it.
Is this the alleyway where I died? Are we coming up on that? Man, my health is taking a beating just from this poison. How are we still getting shocked? Come on, guys, get it together. What the fuck? Excuse me?
I'll take Worth and Roth.
Hawken, working, Roth.
Let's finish this.
Alright, let me go up. We're using higher ground. Looks like Giata had the same idea as me. Alright.
And Roth.
Nice. Perfect bounce. I was mentioning sound effects. Hey. Audio, effects volume, apply. Ooh, I got an itch in the back of my throat.
Nothing
How the
like
hell
a
did
win
that
with
come
a
about?
good team.
I'm not allergic to something I put in my drink. It wouldn't be a first time.
Just a little spark.
Just a little spark. Silver Fenning, Spider Leg, Tintide. Health Potion, definitely need that. Harley's Talon. Anything else? Nope.
Beautiful. Life into death. To think it survived all these years.
These were the principles we once had.
Surprisingly colorful. Not sure what I expected.
We've seen godless architecture before, but I've never seen godless art until now. Just imagine how much has been lost.
I would
We
love
should
to get a
keep
tattoo
moving.
of this sort of style.
I don't mean to slow us down.
I wonder who all these people are off to the sides. Alright. Save. The moon in the sky, stars. Some sort of tendril, almost looks like a tentacle. Adra, and then 6 people around it. Flames on top. Huh. There's definitely a story in that, but I don't know what. Alright. Let's continue on.
I would not go swimming if I were you, unless you wish to meet your maker. There must be a way across. If not underwater, perhaps over it, with the help of some ice.
Oh, yeah, that is a shock. Alright, let me change my throwable then to the Eye of Vermigant. This is fun. I feel like I can turn off that electricity, though. 'Cause it didn't seem like I was able to swim down at that one point. Alright, do your thing.
Power goes a long way. Just a little spark.
Did that turn it off? Yes! Alright. Let's save. And the arrow's pointing that way, so it should be fine to... Huh. Wait a second. Yeah, it's telling me to go this way. I'm going to go down. I'm way too curious. Alright, let's see what that electricity was hiding from me. Please be something good. And up. Nice. Now, what? There's a lot going on here. Alright, save. Let's see if I can kill this Ghosttown. Yes!
Glad you're on my side.
Perfect.
Worth and raw.
Oop, wrong button. I should have pressed 3. 3.
Take worth and raw.
There we go. Alright. Killed enough bruisers. I know the game by now. Sporlings are so cute. Ah! It would be hard for me to be able to kill these in real life, though. Little mushroom friends? Like, come on! Or rather, big mushroom friends. It's kind of the dream, ain't it? Alright, touch that. Looks like Dream Scourge. There's something up there.
Charge it up. A little power goes a long way.
Alright. Safe to cross now. Ah! Nice. Up we go. Higher and higher and higher. Ah! No! Fuck. Alright. Fuck that up. I can't believe I fell off this route. I've been walking on routes for a long time. It's like one of the most common things that happens with fantasy games. Ooh. Sarcophagi. The pack mule's burden. Golden skelling, tanned hide, steel chunk, dank spores. Pack mule's burden. My guess is it helps you carry more. This ring was commissioned by the disgruntled squire of a knight from a minor noble home. The squire, tired of being weighed down by the oath that he was sworn to carry the burdens of his knights, saved up every scrap of coin he earned until he was able to pay a wizard to enchant this ring for him. Unfortunately, once the knight noticed that his squire was only able to carry yet more of her possessions, he was forced to do just that. Such is the life of those born to serve. That's sad. That's actually quite sad. Boy, I take a lot more fall damage than I was expecting. Cool. That was totally worth checking out. Going through some of these underwater tunnels remind me of Twilight Princess when you get to the temple at the bottom of like Hylia. Oh my god, that one section would get so confusing when you're going through it. Seems like your head was just always going in and out of water for an end of who knows what. The boss also gave me the heebie-jeebies. By far, water levels, always my least favorite. I always dislike water levels. They can be very iconic and I can like things about them and I can think back on them fondly. But in most cases, yeah, they always freak me out the most. I'm not like hydrophobic like a lot of people, but I am definitely uncomfortable around it and being in it outside of like a bathtub. Or because even like with a pool, I don't feel necessarily all that comfortable.
What in the name of Aora is that?
You, think it's sleeping?
I've never seen anything like it before.
A mic in it? Wait a second, let me save. You think we're gonna come across the guy that killed us, turned into something atrocious?
I don't believe it's a statue.
This?
No, this was alive once. And the people who lived here were terrified of it. Whatever.
Ever a dull moment with you in charge?
Oh, I should have let her finish.
Protect the envoy.
Damn it. Wait, go back, go back. I want to hear her finish. Let the woman speak. Man, I should have known. I should have known. I should have waited. Okay. What?
Whatever this is, at least it's dead. 2 points for the godless, none for the abominations.
Okay. I think that might have been it. Giant slumber. I want to read the description on it.
We're going to die down here, aren't we? Well, I had a good run.
Well, no, I wouldn't let you die. Just think of this as more XP.
Beyond seek.
Not bad, envoy.
Alright, dodge that.
Let's see what you got.
Oh my god.
Earth and raw.
It's getting a lot easier. I think I'm really starting to get a hang of combat. Maybe it's just because Giata's helping that much. Alright, let's free up Kai. Nice. Greater Calamity Blight. Ooh, let's take care of that. I wonder how blights function. Previously, it was said to howl at that one woman and then killed her whole party, but to me they look like earth spirits a lot of times. Okay.
Don't you die on me.
I'm almost dead. Oh god, there's so many skeletons. What the fuck? Just a second.
Take worth and raw.
Come on. Let's get this out of the way first.
Seek.
Unseen, unheard. Oh, of course it broke off into several things. Come on. X. Drink, 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 drink.
You okay?
No, I'm not okay.
Worth and raw.
Z. Drink. No.
I'll fix this.
Thank you. No, yeah, I think Giada's an essential for my party. Ah! 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 Please catch your breath. Come on. There we go. Oh, jump. Is that it? No, there's no barbarian left.
Beyond seek.
Is that it? Did we do it?
That's one for us.
Yep. 209 XP. Yeah, that was worth it. If just for the XP itself, yeah, that was worth it. Alright, I wanted to read the description of that item. Giant Slumber. This weapon was used by the godless to defend themselves from the magfolk in dire circumstances. While they are ultimately unsuccessful, this weapon was able to fell one magfolk. What is a magfolk? Well, I suppose we'll have to find out. Ooh, a chest. Ooh, more art.
Death into life. Interesting. The godless clearly had some ideas about reincarnation, even if they didn't have a god.
Every other culture I've come across reveres the gods, even if they give them different names and pictures.
Can you imagine Life without any gods to guide your destiny. Without anyone shepherding you this way and that. Of course, I can imagine it, but I'll wager you have a harder time.
Interesting. Beautiful art. Alright, let's toss some things away. Got that. Huh. Beautiful. This one has the sun in the sky. What is that? Branches. A tree of life, I suppose, in the background. Thread leaves. Huh. Well, we'll figure out the little farther we go, I suppose. I don't know if I have any interesting commentary to give in this case.
Looks like quite a party. Let's break it up.
That's what I was thinking.
How did they even get down here? Clever things must have their own secret entrance. I'll say it. I'm impressed.
I think that's what I saw earlier that I was trying to get into.
Like a blade in the dark.
Perfect. Instant kill.
Thank worth and wrong.
Sylia! Must be the giant mushroom that was banging its head earlier like a rave. Killing some party rockers tonight.
Worth and wrong.
Nice. Oh god. Jesus Christ! Yeah, I know.
Be on seat.
That shaman just beat my ass. Oh god, not good. Okay, shaman down.
What's the target?
Fuck you!
Worth and wrong.
Man, it is not doing me any good. Can this scourge leave me alone? Come on! Ah! I'm trapped. Any cover? Thought I could get up there, but I couldn't. Not the way I tried, at least.
You take lead.
Alright, I think Sylia's the only one left now. I wonder how old this mushroom is.
Come on!
Come
on!
Aim where?
Oop, X. Got it.
Over here.
Thank you. And special ability. Didn't stand a chance.
If there are any monsters left, show yourselves. Some of us have work to do. I guess that means the coast is clear. Let's have a look at the Adra pillar.
Just a second. Don't jump ahead of yourself. There's a door here that needs to be opened.
Just a little spark.
Okay. Nice. I was completely convinced that wasn't gonna hit. Ooh, lockbox.
Hear us through the Adra.
You're rushing things. Don't.
Worth and wrong.
Oh, wrong button.
A little power goes a long way. Charge it up.
Alright, that one's been done. Should be one more. My guess is it's on the other side. No!
We've backed the Dream Scourge into a corner. I say we pin it down here and now, before it wriggles away from us.
What about the other animancy gear we'd left behind?
The equipment was compensating for a poor connection to the beyond. Here, we won't have that problem. The last time we tried this, you felt something, yes? Maybe it had to do with your godlike nature.
Check out the door, though.
Try making contact with the Adra this time. It could only help. The effect should be stronger than before. Brace yourself.
Wait, I want to take a look around first. No! Whatever. Tendrils? Dream Scourge or friend? Oh, that is terrifying. That is actually terrifying as fuck.
Bring us kind words and soothing thoughts. We welcome you. The mourners are gone now. Only the memories remain.
That sounds lonely. Will you share these memories with me?
Lonely, yes. None have asked after us in so long. We open to you as a bud before the sun.
I don't like that its mouth isn't opening. There's something very
once
scary about
belonged
that.
To the green and the wild, a people lived there once. They loved us as we loved them. They brought their dead.
Oh my god, it has a hand over its stomach.
We used to dip our fingers, wade in the confluence of souls.
You're describing worship. The godless did have a god. You.
We felt the thrill of their wonder. We basked in their desire to know us.
Remembers?
They brought their prayers to
Resembles
us.
the Delmgon.
We answered.
Huh. A new god. How did you come to be?
We do not remember how we grew. Our eyes opened. We were the earth, the sky, many into a whole. We touched the mountains and they molded to our fingerprints.
Interesting.
The Akita twined around us. They sang in awe of what we made. They called us the gardener, steward of life.
The gardener. That's cute.
Sapadal.
Sapadal. Finally a name to our companion. In all my studies, I've never encountered your name.
None who remember us still live. But we have felt in you the seed of connection. We have sought you, called to you. And you reach back. We have not known the joy of companionship
Aww.
in so long.
Poor thing. Even a god gets lonely. And now, I need your help. I have to stop the Dream Scourge.
Rot. We feel it too. Our hands are bound. Find us. Free us. The rot that festers seeps into us as well. Our cage is far from here, buried in the garden.
Why were... Why
beyond
caged?
the poison sea.
Beyond the poison sea. I'll find you. I promise. I won't let you suffer alone.
Your words are comfort.
See, here's the thing.
Indeed.
Yeah, it could have been poisoned for like a...
Go to the halls of the Tabaru Sinakis.
I want to
We will try
say...
to explain.
I want to help.
Those who cherish us, the chosen of the Akita, wait there. They will show you the way to the garden, to our prison.
And then you'll help me on the Dream Scourge?
We will cleanse this rot with you once our hands are unbound. Find us in the garden. We twine. First, let us offer you a sliver of our power, a boon to help you survive and find us.
Oh?
Will you accept it?
Accept Saddle's power. Very well, give me your power. What will your... Oh, intellect 7 out of 8. Dang it. What your boon do to me? Will it change me?
We offer you gifts any would covet, and you search them for rot?
I'm sorry, I'm just a little...
You are our kin, the seed of our soul. We would see you avoid our fate. We would see you survive.
Hey, I'm trying to get to know you, or accept.
Take it with our
God, if I had intellect of 8.
Now hurry to the halls of the Tabaru Sinakis. Bind us. Free us.
Thorn of Sapadal. Fires a thorn of energy that passes through multiple enemies, causing damage on impact and rooting them in place. Open the ledger member with tab to see your... Alright, Oh. I'm waking up. Oh. Was there that much? Oh. Them just like staring over me? I wonder how long I was
You're
out.
awake. Finally. We really pushed the phantasmal focus to its limits.
You were out a long time. We gotta start bringing pillows.
Thank you, Kai.
For a second there, I thought... Actually, never mind what I thought.
You thought I was dead, didn't you? That wasn't as bad as when I was killed, but it was damn close. Ow, my head, how long was I out?
Most of a day.
Most of a day?
Better drink some water. You, lost some fluids?
Hey, happens to the best of us.
Did I pee
While
in
you
my
were
sleep,
out,
or did I
got
throw
some
up?
clear readings of
Or
the
did I
Dream
cry?
Scourge. I've tracked its origin to the center of the living lands. Somewhere deep in the untouched wilderness.
The garden. They called it the garden.
You've heard of it. Fascinating. Maybe someone knows about this garden of yours. If we find the garden, we can cut off the Dream Scourge at its source. I hesitate to bring it up, but you were muttering while you were out. Had quite a lot to say. Whatever you were communing with, it had a spiritual energy I've encountered before, though only in traces. It must be connected to the Dream Scourge. Perhaps they share a similar origin.
Their name is Sapadal.
Yes, Sapadal. Who are they? What are they to you?
Apparently Sapadal's godlike. Sapadal's the god of the living lands.
I'm sorry? Sapadal is a god? But that's impossible. How could we have missed this?
They're not a conventional god. I believe they're trapped in the garden for some reason.
A trapped god. Trapped. And you spoke to them through the Adra. Maybe that tells us something.
A watcher told me that the Adra in the living lands is different.
Not the Adra itself, but how it comes together. We've long theorized that all Adra is connected, but that changed when Animancers came to the living lands. The Adra here is severed from the rest of Eora, connected only to itself, or so we believe.
Does that mean the god's influence is completely contained in those Adra as well outside of Eora? I mean, at living lands?
Then the living lands is their prison, their tomb.
Sapadal wants me to free them.
Now that is a tall order. We know the Dream Scourge is coming from this garden of yours. Maybe Sapadal can help us fight it.
I wouldn't turn... what do you think, Kai?
I got a headache just thinking about it. And I'm not the one with the god knocking around in there.
The real question is, where do I start?
We need to find the halls of Tabaro Sanakis.
Doesn't ring a bell, but maybe someone's heard of it before.
Wait, I just realized we're in it together as an option. I should have chose that.
The Dream Scourge in the garden, but we have to find the garden first.
Then that's where we start.
Let's return to Fior Messiverno. Banished or not, maybe I can squeeze a few answers out of my colleagues.
After everything we've learned, maybe the governor will invite you back.
I wouldn't count on it. Besides, what good am I to Fior Messiverno anymore? The farms, the community, my research, they all depend on animancy. But the Dream Scourge is the end of animancy, the end of the living lands as we know it. We should leave this place and its memories. There's nothing more for us here.
I wonder...
Finding a secret entrance and discovering a new god. Not bad for a day's work.
Wait.
Oh, that was intense. What's up?
We smell the musk of war.
Oh,
We
God.
hear the clash of steel.
Are we under attack? If someone is in danger, speak up.
We thought... did we imagine this?
I lost you for a second there. Something the matter?
I have a bad feeling. We have to get back to Fiormas and Verno. Fast. I don't know. Safadal picked up a fuss. Let's get moving.
I'm right behind you. Let's go. You take the lead.
Come on. There's a way up those stairs.
Oh, I got a achievement. All right, we're missing one more electric. But how and where is it? Oh, right there. All right, Jetta, do your thing.
A long way. Just a little spot.
So now we know more about Sapadal, but we still have to wonder, what is the Dream Scourge? Why? this level of rot and what it does, it distorts people, it changes them in a lot of ways. Makes them go crazy, kill the people around them. Seems like just an infection that's been spreading too far.
There is such a thing as learning too much. The mortal mind can only take so many revelations at a time.
Ain't that the truth?
What we discovered here, it changes everything.
A hidden god in the living lands. Who knew?
Now we know. Alright, let's go. My guess is the steel growth is causing up a fuss, which is a little nerve-wracking. I wonder if that's why Sapadol was like, wait, I thought something was wrong. Maybe I thought differently. Maybe it's because we... Oh, God, yeah.
Oh my god. No!
Andra's depths. This was no accident.
Jesus, I thought taking out the Inquisition below would have helped. Oh, fuck. Alright, I want to run back. I feel like it's more authentic that way.
What happened? Who did this? The city's under attack. Come, there isn't a moment to waste.
Could this be the work of the Steel Garrote?
We won't learn anything standing here. I just hope Quilichi is alright.
Oh god, yeah.
Something's burning. Doesn't look like the city, but let's make sure no one's hurt.
Fjord Extinguisher. Save Fjord Miss Inverno from being raised by the Steel Garrote. Oh.
Miss Inverno looks undamaged. Surprising when you consider the state of our defenses. Whoever started this fight didn't come prepared to finish it. I will be happy to oblige them.
Yay!
Someone meet a dangerous enemy today.
We'll fight them with you, Giada.
Ain't that the truth?
They bind us.
Bind you? Sapadal, you? What's going on, bud? You have to explain yourself more.
I hope everyone is alright. My people settled these lands in the name of freedom. It took 50 years, but our oppressors caught up to us. I hate living in interesting times.
I couldn't agree with you more.
Literally?
Again and again they strike.
No, we'll take him out. Don't worry. Sapadal, my pals, we got this. We got this. Jesus. Steel Garrote soldier. Maybe the rebels came in clutch. Wait, yeah, there's no way. There's no way the rebels would sit by and watch the Steel Garrote kill innocent people. Yeah, look at all the Steel Garrote soldiers that have been taken out. Fjord Ranger. Okay, the Rangers helped. Looks like there's one over here. Maybe that's a skeleton that's older. Nope, it is a skeleton that's older. Take that. Snatch. Get to being like, stop looting them! No, I must. There's convenient corpses along the way. I must loot.
Hey kid, let's set out. We've tarried long enough.
Ooh. Can we talk? Looks like rangers and fjord guards. That's good. I think helping the rangers and taking out the Steel Garrote was probably the moves that changed the tides.
Good news, envoy. We captured a prisoner and he's all yours.
Woo!
There's the city. Thank goodness.
Envoy, over here.
Alright, let me save. It's serious time.
I see you avoided the carnage. A few of your countrymen, well, let's say they didn't know any better.
You may have beaten us today, but it's only a matter of time before Emerald Stair bends the knee.
Shut up already. Since the two of you are kin, I thought maybe you could help squeeze some information out of him.
I got it. What happened?
What we know is this. The Steel Garrote marched on Emerald Stair. We're pretty sure they wanted to set us to the torch.
And you taught them the error of their ways. Well done.
Just doing my job, same as you. What I don't understand is why they came unprepared. Few soldiers, and even fewer supplies.
That's because of me.
If the Steel Garrote wanted to start a fire, they sure didn't pack a lot of firepower.
That was my doing. I killed the reinforcements in a hidden camp.
That was you?
Well, that's one question down. I'm sure the governor will want to thank you himself. As for our friend here,
It doesn't matter what you do to me. The living lands will be brought to heel.
Now listen, I am a patient man. But if you don't give us some answers, the envoy here is going to rip you in half.
Good cop, bad cop, I suppose? Straight in the middle, isn't that right? Crack your knuckles and smile.
Nice touch. I'm not looking forward to cleaning up the mess.
I can play
so
bad
you
cop.
can help me by telling us what we want to know.
Your threats are wasted, Kerr. I have nothing to hide. Inquisitor Ludwig gave the order to march on Fior Messiverno.
So I figured. Tell me why. Does she understand that I'm trying to save the living lands?
She doesn't care about the land. She cares about its people. Emerald Stare's on the precipice of disaster. Crops have failed, the townsfolk are defiant, and it's only gotten worse.
I fail to see how attacking my city helps the situation.
The coast is the only habitable corner in the living lands. We can unite as one people, or let the wilderness take us.
Yeah, and burning down the city helps that?
Choice do we
Are you
have?
stupid?
Tradition led this place to its doom. Better that it burn, and the people start again.
You're stupid.
That is, without a doubt, the worst justification for a war crime that I have ever heard.
Yes, same boat.
Speaking from experience, people don't usually unite as one after you've attacked their home.
Ludwig tried to hasten the inevitable. Nothing more.
And she's stupid.
Ah, now that is what I call a thorough confession. What do you want to do with him? As an Adiran, I trust you know how to handle it by the book.
Execute him. We need an example to everyone, including Ludwig. What would you do? I'm gonna ask the companions.
Violence is the language of the Steel Garrote. Nothing less will get through to them.
I say throw back the little ones if they're not in a position to do more harm. Besides, he's probably more scared of what'll happen if you don't kill him.
Ooh.
Your call, envoy.
Wait! I want to execute him. Like, he's so ridiculously stupid. Let me think. Because if I execute him, it's pretty much declaring war against Ludwig. But if I send him back to the embassy in chains, Marius would be for execution as well, based on how he reacted with my assassinator. I spared the rebels. Huh. Take high advice or go with Giatta and what Marius would do. Send a message, a strong message, or send him back to the embassy in chains. I'll execute him. I'll declare war.
I'll see to it myself. One clean cut. Then again, I am known to be a little clumsy with an axe.
I say we give his body to Elia. Make him a revenant. Or worse.
Maybe that's taking it.
No, I think Giada's on the right path. I think that's the
Thanks,
move.
envoy. If I know the Burn Queen, she won't mind if we enjoy our vengeance a little.
If the Steel Garrote want justice, this is what it looks like.
Let's make sure we're long gone by then.
Giada doing a little trip. Alright, I can speak with Governor Vidaro, but I also want to get, I also want to talk to Giatta, but I suppose they wouldn't expect us to camp right after doing this, so I suppose I should talk to the governor. Maybe? No, what if I miss out on something? No, we'll camp. We'll camp. Can't fast travel. Alright. Can talk anyways. Engwithan. The Engwithans were an ancient society that vanished from Maora. Today they are remembered for their grand architecture and deep knowledge of soul manipulation. They left vast ruins.
Envoy, I owe you my gratitude.
Oh, Yatsui.
And perhaps an apology. They tell me you're the reason our city is standing. You took care of the Stilgarrote before they could cause any serious damage.
Looks like they're preparing an attack on Fior. Something about the hidden encampment rubbing the way. It seems like they're preparing an attack on Fior.
I can't imagine what it cost you to stand up to the likes of the Stilgarrote, but we won't forget it.
No doubt your Inquisitor is aware of what happened here. You've made a powerful enemy.
True, but I have many friends in Adir who will vouch for me. I can deal with the Inquisitor. We weren't exactly friends. True, but I have many friends in Adir who will vouch for me.
We're a long way from Adir. You might find allies in short supply. As for us, we're still standing, but our enemies have little patience for failure.
We agree on one thing. The Stilgarrote have declared war on the Living Lands.
Ambassador Hilgard wanted a diplomatic relationship. Inquisitor Ludwin did threaten to break the frontier.
That sort of thinking is precisely why my father fled the Valian republics.
What happened here is no coincidence. Their forces already have an unshakable grip on Paradis. Today marks a notable victory, but we've only bought ourselves time.
Yeah, I gotta take her out.
Not salvation. Tell us, what of your research into the Dream Scourge? Assuming our governor wants to hear it.
I may have spoken in haste before.
Woo!
Pardon?
The very notion that the Dream Scourge had blighted our farms, it was too awful to acknowledge.
Are you being serious right now?
I am. The sanctuary my family built was falling apart on my watch, and I wasn't strong enough to bear it.
It isn't too late to prove yourself.
Not for me, perhaps. You must understand. My mother has the Dream Scourge. I hoped against reason that she might recover, but her mind grew as blighted as our lands. To face reality would mean upending my city, throwing order into chaos, and admitting she was truly gone.
That's rough.
I'm so sorry, Giata.
Don't waste your apologies on me. This changes nothing between us.
I don't expect your forgiveness, but I will do everything in my power to make this right.
Thank you, Ignacy. I appreciate
Whatever
it.
you have to say, I'm ready to hear it.
Go ahead, Giata. Tell them everything.
You want me to do the talking?
Yep.
Very well. The evidence is clear. The Living Lands is on the edge of an ecological disaster, both physically and spiritually. We may know the origin of the Dream Scourge. By following it back to the source, perhaps we can reverse the damage. Now for the bad news. An undiscovered god rests in the heart of this island. Until we know more about its nature, we are powerless to stop it.
But this is madness. When I said I was ready for the truth, I didn't mean... Quilici, tell them it's madness.
Envoy, is it true?
They spoke to me through the Adra. Apparently they need me help. I'm Sapodal's godlike. When we find them, we find the Dream Scourge.
You truly think you can find a god? I said I'd keep an open mind, but this is a bit much.
Well, you should have had a bigger mind in the first place.
First the Dream Scourge, then the Stilgarrote, and now, what does this god of yours want us to do? Pray?
This is no time for a theological discussion. Our survival hangs on a knife's edge. We can't remain in Emerald Stair.
But we can return someday. Rebuild your father's legacy. We should relocate to Thirdborn.
Thirdborn!
It's the only settlement that can take us all.
This one that has all the
No.
Almayans.
I say we go to Paradis.
Paradis is under Adaran control. I'm willing to hear you out.
And I want an explanation.
As long as we are Animancers, the adherents will pursue us to the ends of the earth. Instead, we lay low, hide in plain sight.
No, the
Let
Inquisitor's
them
gonna kill
believe
you.
We're beaten and bide our time.
Go to Thirdborn.
While we hide, the Dream Scourge will tear this island apart. At least in Thirdborn, we can practice animancy freely.
Go Thirdborn.
We can't gamble with our existence. The political climate of the Living Lands is too dangerous.
Take your people to Thirdborn. Study and help however you can. Jetta, what do you recommend?
Thirdborn has its own problems. Paradise is more secure, but it would mean living under a Diran rule. I don't like our options, but that shouldn't stop us from committing to one.
Kai, what do you recommend?
Thirdborn's full of hardy types. Lots of former soldiers and mercenaries. A rough bunch, but good to have at your back. It's also farther from the Steel Garrote space of operations. That's where I'd make my stand.
Yeah, I was in the same boat. Take your people to Thirdborn. Study and help however you can.
We'll be proud to lend our strength to theirs, as animancers and as fellow expatriates.
Yeah, also they're expatriates together.
I have my misgivings, but you helped my father leave the republics. I trust you to help us again. What of you, Envoy? Where does the hunt for the Dream Scourge take you next?
Do either of you know a place called the Garden?
Oh, I do.
Yatsley!
Yatsley? Don't tell me you are getting swept up in all of this.
Oh, really? You should know better, darling. Any talk of the Akita, and I will appear. If you're looking for the garden, I can probably lead the way. You're already aware that I'm the foremost Akitan scholar in the Living Lands.
Oh, she's so cute.
Godless scholar, my dear. No one outside of academia uses their proper name.
Ah, right. Layman's terms. Thank you, darling. Well, to make a long story short, I think I can lead you to the garden. 30 years of research, and I think the answer lies in a ruin called Naku Kubel.
Naku Kubel.
Which is in Shatterscarp. So we've got to get there now.
Alright, we can go to Shatterscarp.
Though the city was saved, my research wasn't. Which means the Steel Garrote knows just as much as we do.
Oh, that's not good.
Wait. If they know as much as we do, they know to go to Shatterscarp too. Oh no. I've got to warn Temerity. Meet me in Thirdborn, all right? You can't miss it. It's the only bit of civilization in Shatterscarp, if you can call it that. I'll finish getting ready here and just meet you there.
Okay.
What a whirlwind. God, I love that tiny woman.
Once Yatsley joins us, we'll have more scholars than fighters.
You'll need both to survive the Living Lands, but at least you won't be lacking in good judgment.
Don't speak too soon.
I can promise you a good brain, but it doesn't always come with good judgment. For what it's worth, I vouch for Yatsley. She's a good friend and a bad influence. Right now, we could use both.
Hell yeah.
There's a gate to the north, which will take you to Shatterscarp. It's guarded by some of our best rangers. I'll make sure they grant you safe passage. May the gods protect you, Envoy.
Exploring the Living Lands with a friend. What more could I ask for?
Hell yeah.
Back to Shatterscarp, then.
Back to Shatterscarp. Alright, anything else I need here? I don't think so. I mean, I could buy some of this stuff. I can sell this. Bloodstone, turquoise, agate, Many-Hue Doublé I don't need per se. Animancer Swallowtail I definitely can sell. Common bow, common axe, common sword. Okay. Well, that was eventful. Reach Thirdborn? Oh, they want us to go through the top door. Why the top door, not this door? Usually they show two icon signifiers showing options, but guess we're going out the north door. Alrighty. Skyne is the god of defiance, violent rebellion, secret hatred, covert plots, resentment, and envy. Anyone with an axe to grind and a score to settle looks to Skyne. Now, before we continue, let us camp. Those are the short-haired folk found in many corners of Aora. Hearth Orlands are known for settling down in permanent communities. I think that's what Yastli is. Alright, let's talk to Marius first.
Envoy, it's clear that no matter what happened, these people couldn't stay in Fior. Just not sure you did the right thing. These people won't survive long in a place like Thirdborn.
What makes you say that?
Thirdborn is a rough town. They literally do their business inside the skeleton of a Leviathan.
That's so cool!
If you thought Paradise's docks were rough, just wait. Plus, they have a nogfish curry that will peel your tongue.
The Inquisition would have killed them.
The subject?
I think I've earned a little more information about your past.
Fine.
Yay!
You've been patient enough, I suppose. Right. Solace isn't an easy place to live. The food is stale and meager. The water tastes like steel and old meat. Everyone knows everyone else. No privacy, no silence, no time to yourself.
Ah, small town problems. Why is life so difficult there?
Solace is a walled keep in the harshest region of the lands. Isolated is an understatement. Honestly, all of that was fine. But there was a peculiar kind of silence I didn't love.
Peculiar kind of silence? Were they were keeping secrets?
Huh. You should be a sharpshooter. You keep hitting the target. I have only the faintest memories of my parents, which was fine. I had friends and mentors and trainers and elders. When I asked about my real parents, though, they just told me I was safe now, and that the Wardens were my family.
Skirting around the question.
I never knew if my parents were alive or dead. I like to assume that they had died fighting some giant monster in the Tusks, but no one would say. When I asked for more, they changed the subject, like I wasn't worthy of a backstory.
Huh? Everyone is worthy of knowing where they came from.
I mean, I know the important part. I'm from Solace, for whatever that's worth. My oldest memories are of Solace. My oldest friend is from there.
But you're missing out on family. Thank you for talking to me about this.
Right. You asked.
Dang.
Right. I'm sure you'll find it absolutely
Did I ask him about Bajata?
gripping. Go ahead. I'll tell you whatever you want to know.
Anything I should know about Kai?
As you know, Kai and I have worked together in the past. It's a blessed miracle he never got me killed. Honestly, he's a good guy.
Okay, I already asked this question. Alright. Surprised they let me ask it again. Wait, you have more to say, Marius?
Envoy? Gods, I can't believe what's happening around here. Fior was attacked when we weren't looking. It's a miracle it's still there.
Not a miracle. We saved Fior.
Right. I guess we did. Wish we could have done more.
Yeah, me too.
At least that's one more town the Steel Garrote failed to burn to the ground. That's something.
Yep.
Right. Changing the subject.
Alright.
Thanks for talking.
Now, let's talk to Giata.
We should talk. What happened to Fior Messiverno could have been worse. A lot worse. But that doesn't mean the Living Lands is safe. If anything, it's more dangerous by far.
I agree. Violence begets violence.
And in my case, it's inevitable. No matter where Animancers go, someone is always trying to kill us. Nothing enrages the gods more than mortals in pursuit of knowledge.
The whims of gods don't excuse the things mortals do to each other.
Don't worry. I plan to hold the mortals accountable. As many of them as it takes. Listen to me. A failed Animancer lashing out at everything in reach. Even with all the tools at my disposal. I couldn't stop the Dream Scourge. And I couldn't save my people. How do I live up to my family's example when I can't even help myself?
That example is your legacy. You can take pride in it.
I wish I could. But that legacy is a debt I can never pay off. My parents died pursuing a better future for Animancers. I can't let their sacrifice be for nothing. And right now, that's all it is. I have some pondering to do. Let me know if there's anything else.
Do you think the people of Fjord are gonna be alright?
Sending my people to Thirdborn. It's a good arrangement. They get a roof over their heads. The city gets animancers, and everyone gets along. For once.
Sometimes it takes a tragedy for people to come together.
We should try to harness that goodwill, or replicate it, like an energy source. On the other hand, maybe not. Look, I know you didn't come to this island to help us. And yet you were here when others would have looked away. Despite everything that happened, it means a lot.
Your people deserve better. I hope they can get a break.
We all deserve better. But fate decided otherwise.
Yep.
Well, onward to better things.
Fate is a cruel mistress.
If you need anything, you know where to find me.
Alright.
If I must.
That should be it. So let's head up. Exit here. Oh, alright. Oh wait, I forgot to fucking finish the statue. Get back in camp. Not statue, totem. God. The Skyne totem has been waiting to be completed, and I almost forgot entirely about it. Is that it? Ground, venture deeper, seek this voice's source.
What have you found?
They call themselves the Akita. They worship this strange child.
Woodica will be displeased to hear it.
Woodica is never pleased.
Listen for more of Skyne's voice.
That is all I have. The rest is none of my concern.
Still, you refuse to take sides. This affects you too, you know.
I admit my sympathy. A group of exiles, a forbidden faith. But the Queen's tenuous favor, yes, compelling indeed.
Listen for whether Skyne takes a side.
I smell the tang of rebellion here. It is strange to find myself aligned with those in power for once. Though I will say this. The Queen may have her motives. Sometimes standing idly by is greater subterfuge than action.
I hope this does not force all our hands.
Interesting.
A little art to brighten up the camp.
Yeah, that's a really interesting thing to brighten up the camp. Okay. Looks like there's one more spot. Oh, two more spots. So two more locations, I think?
The Steel Garrote were up to no good.
No one ever plans anything nice in a hidden war camp, do they?
This isn't over, you know. Emerald Stair was just the beginning.
Ominous portents of doom. Need more of those for sure.
Okay. Let's head out. I would want to explore more of this area, but I can do that some other time. For now, let's head north. Didn't think that this would be my way out of here, but I suppose it makes sense. Going through swamp. Smoke is still coming. Shatterscarp Gatehouse Beacon. Man.
Come closer, envoy. I'd like a word.
Okay. Yeah.
Gods. A moment of your time, if you please. From one Adiran to another.
I thought the Steel Garrote would be off, licking their wounds. I don't have a moment to spare.
I'm sure you can spare a moment for Inquisitor Ludwig. You interfered in our plans. Take it from me, Inquisitor Ludwig isn't at all pleased.
Neither am I. Good thing I don't work for her.
Perhaps, but your goals are aligned. That's all that matters.
No, our goals are unaligned.
We have nothing in common with the likes of her or you.
Hear me out. That's all I ask. Believe it or not, the Steel Garrote owe you an apology on behalf of Inquisitor Ludwig.
Huh?
Bring us her severed head and I'll consider it.
That temperament of yours is exactly the problem she's trying to solve. Our soldiers were poised to attack Fior Messiverno. If you had been made aware, you would not have interfered.
No, I would have interfered. I still would have interfered.
Maybe I can convince you otherwise. You might not want to admit it, but Fior Messiverno is a settlement in decline.
Okay, that isn't...
Weak government, chaotic farming, dangerous research. What exactly do you think you saved?
People who deserve a chance?
Home, which you have no right to condemn.
Hell yeah.
You've done nothing but condemn it. Shouting matches with the governor, open defiance.
I fight for my home because I cherish it, you shit-eating worm. Because I want us to survive.
Then I hope you enjoy the consequences of your actions. Fior Messiverno's reliance on animancy and stubborn individualism has done nothing but drag the living lands down with them.
We should be supporting Fior Messiverno, not delivering their death sentence.
Any good farmer knows when to put down an injured animal.
You're disgusting.
Look, I'm only telling you this because you deserve to know Ludwig's intentions for the living lands. If Heelgard cannot maintain a grip on the living lands, then the Steel Garrote will simply take it from him.
Unless I don't want the fucking happen.
You see, the Steel Garrote answer to the Burned Queen, not your floundering empire. And we will break from Adir if that's what it takes.
The Emperor will You're insane. The Emperor will hear what you've done.
And while he frets in the throne room, his puppy dog soldiers will chase their own tails. Inquisitor Ludwig sees something in you, Envoy. She wants to cultivate your potential, as she did mine.
Potential?
You don't want
There's
to get
nothing
between
good about
her
you.
and the fate of the living land, so let this serve as a warning.
I'm gonna beat your ass, then I'm gonna beat
Our grasp
hers.
on this island is going to tighten, even if it costs us allies along the way. Acceptable losses. What you do with this information is up to you, but don't get in our way a second time. It won't end well.
Ludwig and the Steel Garrote are making a grave error.
Feel free to prove us wrong.
Can I kill her?
Garrote love a challenge. Before I let you go, a little bird sang in my ear that you're going to Shatterscarp.
Word travels fast.
Of course, that would have been impossible with these meddlesome rangers in the way.
You didn't.
I took the liberty of removing them. It's a shame, really.
Can we kill her?
Honorable folk to the last.
Did Ludwig give the Steel Garrote have gone too far again?
That's a matter of perspective. Ludwig is keeping her dark impulses in check. This could have been far, far messier. When you arrive in Shatterscarp, give this letter to Tedek. Compliments of the Inquisitor. No need to keep you any longer. Let's hope
Can
our
I kill
next
her,
meeting
please?
is under more favorable
Keeping her alive is
circumstances.
far more dangerous. You're not walking away from this.
You know, there's a depraved part of me that was hoping you'd make this interesting.
Let's make this a battle to remember.
I might regret this, but I
Sorry
need to take
it'll
her
be
out.
over so quickly then.
I'm sorry, but after them trying to destroy Fiorma's Inferno, there's no way I'm going to let them go out of this unscathed. Clearly they lost me. I don't care if you don't think we're civilized. Actually, number one way to get on a fucking native's bad side, that's for sure. The fact that you can't see the quality in people's lives is disgusting, disturbing, vile. Come on. Come on. Really? This is the Inquisitor's right-hand woman.
Take Worth and roll.
Come on. I know. God, there's a lot. There's far more soldiers than I realized. Also, they killed the innocent rangers. Like, what the fuck? Ooh, glitched. Come on, almost down. Come on, Kai, can you take aggro? Ooh, Arcabuster. Did somebody heal? There's a healer. Where? There? Captain?
Left leg.
Heal yourself. Quick.
I'm trying. Yeah, everybody healed all of a sudden. There. Come on. Wizards suck. I see as a wizard. Oh god, I'm frozen. Oh, yeah, not looking good. Heal. Please. There we go. E. Come on, knock him down. There we go. One down. Come on. Take out the wizard. Seems like the #1 enemy of a wizard is another wizard. Alright. Just the commander's left. Or the captain.
Let's see what you got.
Oh, there's one left over there? Where? Jetha, stop killing that guy. Come on. Jetha, come over here. Perfect. Now she's Captain Elfir. Oop, did not mean drink twice. Ooh, almost there.
Well struck.
Who's ready for more?
Level 15. Finally. Poor rangers. If only we came a little earlier. Okay. Abilities. I want to upgrade. That we have 15. Spirit of Decay. Increases the amount of poison accumulation you deal by 10%. Shock would be good. Unlocks Heart of the Storm. Increase the amount of shock damage that accumulation you do by 35%. That could be good. We're gonna increase damage. Okay. Well, that's a little less steel growth to deal with. Alright. What a great way to enter into this new place. Considering that, the place we're going to, Thirdborn, it is looked after by Almoyan expatriates, they shouldn't be all too, inclined to liking the, steel growth.
You came to Emerald Stair looking for answers. And now we're leaving with more questions.
The more you know,
How
the
do
more
we
you
fight
can
the
know.
Dream Scourge? What can we do about Sapadal? And where is the garden? Not to mention why the Steel Garrote attacked my fucking home.
They have no respect for the living lands.
Exactly. They claim to bring peace and order, but at what cost? We were lucky this time. My people will be on high alert, but that doesn't mean we're safe. The Steel Garrote are hunting anyone who doesn't conform to their vision of the living lands. Our freedom is on the line.
So on top of the Dream Scourge rotting your fields and turning kith and beast alike into monsters, now we've got a Death Guard Inquisitor and the Steel Garrote dogging our steps. Do you think Ludwig will try something similar in Thirdborn?
What can you tell me about Thirdborn, Kai?
Thirdborn's a rugged place that attracts rugged people. Lots of Rowattians, scramble routes with no prospects back home, washouts from military or mercenary life, sailors in search of steady ground. Add to that a motley assortment of pirates, free spirits, and people who like living under the loosest grasp of the law, and you've got Thirdborn.
Exactly what the
But
Order
rumor
hates.
has it something's amiss in Shatterscarp. Strange dreams, disappearances, people wandering into the desert and never returning, or coming back, changed.
Changed? The Dream Scourge.
That's what I'm afraid of.
At least that tells us we're on the right track. This Dream Scourge is one of the weirdest things I've ever tried to hunt.
With any local... what do you know about Thirdborn, Marius?
Town full of survivors. Anyone who decides to stake out a life in Shatterscarp isn't someone you want to mess with. Good enough people, though. And generally less likely to rob you or bore you to sleep than other places we've been.
Everything we learned in Naku Tedek points us to the garden. Thirdborn is just a stepping stone. But we don't know anything about the garden. It could be a myth or a metaphor. Whatever the garden is or isn't, it's our only lead. We find the garden, we find the Dream Scourge.
A garden implicates cultivation, patience, intention.
Indeed. And deep roots waiting to be unearthed. Yardsley is a master of the unknown and the unknowable. No mystery eludes her for long. If there is a path to the garden, Yardsley can lead us to it. I'd follow her anywhere.
Or maybe that god poking around your soul could give us directions.
That'd be helpful.
Ask for directions. Why didn't I think of that? Kai, that's brilliant. Whatever Sapadal tells us will be filtered through a lot of metaphysical noise, but it couldn't hurt to try.
Let's do it.
This is so exciting. Sapadal? It's Giada. Giada Castel. If you're listening, could you please tell us more about the garden?
Castel. Castel. Why does this name sing to us? A voice through murky water. The garden stifles the notes. We cannot reach. The branches bind.
Did you get anything?
For a moment it seemed like Sapadal recognized you.
What? No. They must have confused me with someone else. Clearly your link to Sapadal isn't as strong as it was in Naku Tedek. But I'll take it over nothing.
Does anyone else want to ask Sapadal a question?
I'll pass. I've heard too many ghost stories that start this way.
Are you sure?
Right. If I wanted to waste time, that's what I carry a flute for.
Just me then. Really? No one else has a God of the living lands?
Our best lead is Yardsley, an eccentric scholar who's gone...
Don't look at me. I was fine going back to Paradise.
I wouldn't attempt to do what we're doing with anyone else but you three.
Stop. You're aggravating my old self.
Listen, I hate to ask this, but while we're in Shatterscarp, there's something I need to do. Something I owe Tama.
Of course.
There's an old battlefield near some Pogrunan ruins. Area called the Shark's Teeth. Tama lost his badge there. I need to get it.
We'll go.
Thanks.
Takes courage to go back for something you lost. I wouldn't have it in me.
Get some rest. Sleep is good for the soul. I wanted to say, for all of its imperfections, Fior Messiverno deserves a second chance. Thanks to you, it has one. I won't forget it.
I'm beginning to question what the Empire was doing in the Steellands. Inquisitor Ludwig will answer for the attack.
Not before we answer to her. Just to be safe, we should remain vigilant. Sleep in shifts. Look after each other. Rest while you can. Our enemies are organized, but so are we.
Let's get some rest. We have a long day ahead of us.
Oh, exciting new area. All right. You know, I'm actually going to do a little break. I'm gonna get a little snack. I'll be right back. Let me save. But I don't know what I have the snack on in this house, but I'll take a look. Alright, I'm all set up to go again. Though I will be pausing and eating, so I apologize. I will mute though, that way you guys don't get bothered with the sound of eating. We don't have any like easy snacks, but I did microwave some rice I cooked the other day. And tossed in a bit of seasoning and a little bit of butter. Okay.
I hope Thirdborn is a good community for my people. They've been through a lot.
Thirdborn's a rough town, but it's not all bad, assuming they're willing to pull their weight.
Animancers can be an eccentric bunch, but we know the meaning of a good day's work.
Cool. I'm gonna sit here and see if they have any more conversation. Oh. Be right back. Can be deleted. Nice. Anything else to say, guys?
I'm starving. Serves me right for not packing enough snacks.
I've got some cheese. Want to share?
You have cheese? Where did you get cheese?
Maurice's packed. It's full of snacks. I figured he wouldn't miss a little cheese.
I won't tell if you don't.
It'd be funny if Marius was like, hey, I can hear. Alright. God, this is yummy.
Did someone eat my special cheese?
Cheese? No, not me. What about you, Kai?
Believe me, you'd know if I'd eaten it.
It was medicinal cheese for my stomach, and someone ate it.
Oh, rats, maybe?
Well, someone ate it. The sooner they confess, the sooner
medicinal
we can move
cheese?
past it.
Guess we'll be here a while.
Right. I thought this might happen, which is why I took the liberty of going through Kai's pockets.
Uh-oh.
Guess what I found? Crumbs. Cheese crumbs.
That doesn't prove anything.
It's my fault, Marius. I was starving, and Kai was generous enough to share.
Marius, I'm sorry for enjoying your special cheese.
That cheese was aged 10 years in a seaside cave. The next time you're peckish, ask and I'll get you something fresher.
For what it's worth, it was delicious.
Oh, I know, Giada. I know.
That's so fucked up. It's really funny, though. Good cheese. It's been a while since I've had some. Cheese can be quite expensive. Especially if it's really good.
Have you ever been to the Valian Republics?
A couple of times. Plenty of mercenary contracts out there. What about you? That's where your people came from before they founded Fjord.
I've never even left the island before.
Oh, really?
The Republics are said to be innovators in arts, government, and animancy, but also corruption.
That's probably why there's so much work for people like me.
One day, I would very much like to visit. If only to understand why my people left.
Hopefully she can experience that without getting endangered. Alright, let me eat a little bit more of this and then we'll go on. Alright. Off we go to Thirdborn. Yep. I'll take Kai and Giata. I love rice. It's definitely my favorite carb. This time I'm using a wild and white mix. Oh, jeez. I love... My favorite type of rice is black rice, but it can be really expensive. It's also really good for you, too. Usually like the harder grained rice, ones that still have their husks on. I still have some arborio rice left, which is what is used for making risotto that I'm kind of tempted to buy. A little bit of mozzarella and...
I smell death here.
Oh? oh, okay. I'm tempted to get a little bit of mozzarella and,
Listen to me, look here. Can you
make
focus
some
on my
fried...
voice? Can you hear me clearly?
Risotto balls with mozzarella inside.
Yes, I can hear you. I'm just dizzy.
Well, that's not how I expected just my first get-go moment to happen.
You hear that crying?
That last fight gouged a hole through our ranks. How many did you lose?
Too many. Not even counting the ones we had to put down because they turned into dream thralls.
I had to put down 3 good men myself.
Oh, that's not
Telling
good.
their family. That was worse.
Don't talk to me like you're the only one who understands hardship. I'm going to be facing down a mutiny soon.
Alright, let me read this watch log. Day 1. My regiment was called to Eagle's Reach. No idea why. I took a double shift. Everyone's uneasy. Maybe it has to do with all these adherents on our borders. Maybe not. Day 3. An honest-to-God's archmate arrived in the night. She looked me right in the eye, and I about fell to my knees. I wonder what she's doing here. I wonder if she needs a personal guard. Day 10. I shot my neighbor in the face today. Flintlock, close range. He came at me, and there were mushrooms growing out of his eyes. Now I've got to clean up the mess. His mess. But that goop won't come off my uniform. All I can do is smear it around. Look at me. Can't even help myself. My hands are shaking. Day 12. Shatterscarp isn't itself anymore. We're just standing over to watch its remains.
Think again.
So leave. I can't wait to see the last of you and your people.
And go where? Nothing but death waiting out there. Better we die with honor.
Alright, I guess I'll interrupt now.
Another adherent.
Look at that design. Beautiful.
This isn't one of mine. Or Ludwig's. You must be the envoy Hilgard told me about.
Well, you picked a damn fine time to show up.
Damn it, perception 6 out of 7. Fuck. I wish we showed up earlier. We could have helped.
Dream Thralls ambushed us an hour ago. We're still counting the dead.
Our dead, to be precise.
We lost soldiers too, protecting your people.
Yes. How heroic.
Oh my god, her helmet has a fish on it.
From Adhiran dream thralls.
Thorough autopsies are needed to confirm such a claim.
Look around you, envoy. Our kith don't wear your fancy armor.
We don't have time to argue. The Dream Scourge has been ravaging our camp.
In all their military might, your Adhiran comrades decided to go wandering through the desert, despite my advice. And now we're all paying for their idiocy. Thirdborners and Adhirans alike.
We've since pulled back to Eagle's Reach until more reinforcements arrive to contain the Dream Thralls. Whatever your intentions here, Envoy, it's not worth it. Better to go back to Paradise where it's safe.
I don't go where I'm safe, Captain. I go where I'm needed. That's such like an epic thing to say.
I doubt you're particularly needed in Thirdborn of all places.
I'm looking for Yatsley. I told her I'd meet her in Thirdborn.
I'm sorry, Envoy. I don't recognize the name.
Of course, that strange Orlin scholar. She came through not too long ago. Should be in town by now. Before you go, envoy, Kith aren't too keen on adherents at the moment. Rumor of what happened in Fjord is already starting to spread. Just watch your back, all right?
I'll keep that in mind.
Good luck, Envoy. Gods protect you.
Rutaska may have a
They're
bit
not
more of an
fighting over
intense...
territory, they're fighting over who has suffered the most. We live in unusual times.
Rutaska actually showed a sign of care with my well-being, so she's obviously just an intense person. She's probably lost a lot of people recently, too. That can't be good. Okay. Pretty. How big is the Living Lands, I wonder? Damn. Rest in peace. Oh my god. Whoa, what the hell is that? Didn't expect something that was like a fungus
many of our own were lost.
to live
What's
well
up,
in a
20 at
desert.
least?
We have everything we need in Adia. What are we doing here?
What
Then
have
go
we
back.
gotten ourselves into?
You've gotten yourself into a lot. Ooh, loot. Ooh, now we're in a place where we can properly, What was I gonna say? I'm getting dazed. I think maybe drinking that soju cocktail wasn't a good idea. Ooh. There's gotta be a way, right? Nope. Well, whatever. Mines? This game, I feel like if I were to recommend this game to somebody, I feel like I actually probably would go with people who enjoyed Dragon Age Inquisition. Though if they're okay with no romance. For some people it's a game breaker for them. I don't really mind if there's no romance in a game. Let's go up.
Yeah, at least the shack stopped.
Though I do have to admit that was my favorite part of Dragon Age Veilguard. But when am I ever gonna find somebody like Emmerich again?
Well, we warned them not to settle in the goddamn desert. Sure, the captain says a broken lantern killed them. That it was just an accident, but if they hadn't been there, you know.
What the fuck?
Maybe they'd still be alive. Maybe they'd have gotten themselves killed elsewhere. We'll never know.
What assholes. Well, whatever. Nobody's perfect. Especially not among soldier ranks. Alright. Oh, and I've already been around here? Oh yeah, I hopped over that way. Ooh. The music's really nice. I like it. Oh, I can hop down here. Wait just a second, there's a quest.
Thirdborners have been on edge. Welcome to the shit, Envoy.
Man, I want more
Sorry
rice.
for the mess, but it can't be helped.
Finish my little
Not when
bowl.
a fucking horde of dream thralls screams up the path. At least they're not coming out of the fucking rock like they did in the mines. Oh, dream thralls, spiders.
Okay, so we're definitely getting close to the
Nothing
dream
is spared
scourge.
this
origin.
plague. Neither the land nor the creatures who inhabit it.
Aye, a living nightmare. They swarmed just like that. These dream scourge people don't eat their kill.
Weird. Might stop by the mine. Oh, where are the mines?
Follow the path down. You'll see the elevator.
Wait,
It's
why do we have
broken now, but
soldiers
the
in the
mines
mines?
are just on the cliff above.
I used to hear stories about cave-ins up there. Watch your step.
Good to know.
If you hit the Leviathan skull when you're up there, you've gone too far. You'll know it when you see it.
Might stop by the mines. Why do we have soldiers in the mines?
The powers that be decided we'd help Thirdborn reopen an old, abandoned sulfur mine. Help arm Thirdborn against the Dream Scourge, you see. Make friends. But it's not my place to talk about any of it.
I might stop at the mines. I wonder if Hilgard made that choice. I might stop at the mines. Take a look for myself. I
If
love
it
my
please
armor.
you,
The purple armor's
sounds
so
like
nice.
They need all the help they can get.
Okay.
Clearing out dream-scourged spiders. Sounds like honest work to me.
Yep. Pretty nice choice to have, considering how much recently we've just been killing people over gray area stuff, betrayals,
Darren,
attempted
please.
full-on assaults
We need
on
help.
towns.
Our parents, we were out finding food, but when we came back, they'd changed.
They attacked us, tried to rip us apart.
Aww.
Did you say your parents changed? Oh no.
Maybe I shouldn't have said no.
We locked them
This
inside
is
the
the only place
house,
I could have
but
said the
we don't know what to
Animancers.
do.
You guys should find shelter in Threeborn. It's not safe here.
You tell them Kai sent you. That should still carry some weight.
They're going to kill them.
It'll be okay, Tamamu. They're in our home by the cliff face.
No, Mother, Father.
Just like
Please.
the blank expression while she's
Try
like
to
sobbing.
make it fast. And let us know when it's over. We'll need to do the last rites.
Let us know when it's over. Gods, what a thing to say about one's family.
Yeah. Not something you want to have to say. Yes! Adamith's word. We need far more of that to upgrade our stuff. Ooh, a campsite.
Aye, sharp. Dream thralls ahead.
Oh, looks like we are now in Dreamfall territory.
Right behind you.
Oh, there's a lot of them.
Rats in the Warren.
What? Rats in the Warren? Come on, let's take them out.
Savida!
Savida!
Watch your right!
Alright, let's go.
Worth and Rob!
Nicely done!
Well, that was easy. Alright, there's some more.
Worth and Rob!
Nice. Oh, they aren't hard at all.
Stragglers from Eagle's Reach. They weren't ready for this.
That'll show them.
Stragglers from Eagle's Reach. Rest in peace. Didn't even know what was going on.
Hard to believe it's been 6 years since I saw this place.
Eagle's Reach Party Camp. There's Thirdborn. Alright, take a look at the map. We spawned on the far west. Fires in the mine. Clear out the homestead. Path to the garden. All the way to the east is where Tama's badge is. Okay. Kinda go there to clean out the mines. I do like mines. Then let's go to the party camp. Jetta and Mardius have something to say. Alright, talk to Mardius first.
This place was bad enough before the Dream Scourge. Now it's downright hazardous.
I know, it keeps things interesting, doesn't it? What makes Shatterscarp so dangerous?
This used to be a fertile land, with lakes, forests, all of that. Then everything suddenly changed several hundred years ago.
Oh.
Now it's blasted deserts and dried up seas. Anything that lives here is simply stubborn enough not to die.
That's the most apt description of Thirdborn I've ever heard.
You don't sound confident about our chances.
I'm being blessed realistic. Emerald Stair was Toddler Town frolics compared to this. Shatterscarp might not want you dead like Galawain's tusks, but it doesn't particularly care if you live either. What do you need?
Let's talk about Shatterscarp.
Ask away.
Do you have any tips for surviving in Shatterscarp?
Let's see. Shatterscarp doesn't want to kill you, really, but it isn't interested in helping you survive either. The key here is water and shade. Cover your skin, or it'll be dried out in no time and you'll be as red as a Balrog's throat. You might be worried about saving water, but what you want to do is try not to sweat. Stay in shade as much as you can. And don't drink the water from the plants out here. They're all full of parasites and poisons.
Oh, really?
Getting sick out here is the worst. What do you need?
I'm interested to learn more about Shatterscarp.
If you're asking about the ruins and shrines and all that, you're asking the wrong person. Best we avoid those out here. This place is deadly enough without the ghosts and monsters and weird magical walls you find in those places. Trust me. Sometimes I bring someone with more bravery than smarts out here, and they always turn around at the first empty room that tells them to go away. I don't blame them. If you're looking to survive, don't try to get yourself killed. That's the first rule.
Well, guess who's going to be looking
Changing
to
the subject?
mess around with that stuff.
Not before I've done some reading.
Okay. Let's talk to Giata.
I don't leave Emerald Stair often enough. With everything going on, there's been no time to explore. Finally, I had a moment to myself, and look what happened. The Steel Garrote invaded the Living Lands. Sorry. I'm in a mood, if you couldn't tell.
Want to talk about it? So am I. Let's be miserable together. Want to talk about it? No, I'm not miserable.
Only if you
I'm having
can
a good
stand
time.
the ramblings of a depressed bookworm. I
That's
used to
what I
think I
sound like
had it
most
all
of the time.
figured out. But the Living Lands proved me wrong in so many ways. This entire island is the prison of a mad god. How is one Animancer supposed to compete with that?
You're not alone. You also have an envoy, a mercenary, and a tracker.
All we're missing is the juggling act. Maybe I'm being melodramatic, or maybe I'm not used to seeing things clearly. But what if animancy has no future in the living lands? What if my entire career was a mistake?
We'll find out when we get there. I hear that a lot, usually from students on the cusp of a breakthrough.
If a breakthrough is coming, it'd better hurry. I can't wait forever. You're a good listener as always, but I've taken enough of your time. I'll be fine, really. I'm not the first animancer to question her life choices, and I won't be the last.
Yep. Alright, let's talk about Shatterscarp.
Anything in particular?
Do you know any local history about Shatterscarp?
I'm afraid not. I've spent a little time in Dawnshore, but this place is a mystery to me. It's good to be somewhere different. Somewhere I can build new memories. Whenever I'm reminded of how big this island really is, it makes my problems feel smaller.
I wanted to ask about you.
For you, anything.
For me, anything? Your surname's Castell. Any connection to Castell's Folly?
That little island off of Dawnshore? None that I know of. Ignato Castell led the Valian trading company in the Deadfire Archipelago. Among other things, he invested in the future of animancy, and apparently he had interests here.
Any idea what happened to him?
Afraid not. I've heard a lot of contradictory stories coming out of the Deadfire in recent years. Some say Castell is still in power, while others think his second-in-command took over the Valian trading company. You know how it is. Wherever there's conflict, there's bound to be misinformation.
Yep. No family connection then.
I hope not. I wouldn't want my family associated with speculation, corruption, and whatever else happened in the Deadfire. We have enough problems already.
What was Castell's Folly?
He had some ideas about moving great distances in the blink of an eye. As far as I know, he was unsuccessful. Animancy and ambition are a dangerous mixture. Intoxicating, but dangerous. Unfortunately, that's all I know. Whether or not Castell succeeded, I don't think it's folly to dream.
Cool.
Pleasant dreams.
I wonder why why the god recognized her last name, Castell. Damage reduction would be good. Physical damage +6, that's also good. Ability cooldown. I'll do War Mage's Robe. We need a lot more Admith. Admith Sword. I kind of want to go into town to pick up Yatsley before we continue onward, but you know, we'll do the mines.
Stranded between the Adiran army and a desert of dream thralls. How long till they fix this godforsaken platform?
Oh.
We took you in when the dream thralls swarmed. We weren't bad company, were we?
That's neither here nor there. I just don't want to
We
get
can
killed.
get up through this way. So up this way we shall go. Then I can hopefully fix the lift. Yeah? No, there's gotta be a way. You cannot block me off like this. Come on. Come on. I suppose I don't... I was going that way, but look. It's as clear as it can be. Huh. Misleading. I suppose I'll have to find another way around. Well, maybe we should go. Is that the house that they were talking about earlier? Let's clear out the homestead. Let's keep an eye out for plants. Add Myth's Word. Ooh, wait, there's a pack up there. We need to get that. And looks like there's an A plant right here. Not the one I was looking for, but nice. Copper skites, steel gay leather, lockpick. Dream Thrall Rogue. I guess I'll have more,
Enemy to the right.
opportunities for them to yell. I mean, for us to hear what Dream Thralls dream of. God, I don't have my head on my shoulders.
We see you.
Alright. Oh, you're crawling. Where the fuck did you come from? Ooh, got knocked right on my ass. Fuck. Alright.
How long must the living land suffer? I was worried for a second.
Yes. Alright. Alright, it's up there. I wasn't supposed to jump down yet? Okay. It's hard to gauge which pathway to take. But I'll get used to it. So this used to actually be a forest full of life. With water abundant as well.
Nose in the shadows! Beyond treacherous weed!
I wonder what caused the life to be absorbed.
So many of them. Sailors, soldiers, fisherfolk. All turned to monsters.
Used to
I
be.
wish I could help them, but the Dream Scourge won't allow it.
I wonder if we can get this place to blossom again. And obviously there's plants all over the place, but I mean like blossom.
We've got
Invaders in the garden.
Is that all you got?
Party in the brush.
Rest in peace.
And rough.
Man, could you imagine if your parents were that far gone?
I was just getting warmed up.
New leaves in the oasis. Why did you cut them down?
Huh? What do you... You can't seriously be encouraging us to keep Dream Scourge people alive, right? Let me see. I don't know. Oh, okay. Oh my god, there's so much going on. I want to go up that way. So I guess I shall. Can I hop up? Still thinking about that. New buds in the forest? Why new leaves in the forest? Why did you cut them down? Does it consider those infected by the Dream Scourge to be similar to like what happened to Giata's parents? I don't quite get it. Are these rock salt formations? That's cool. Looks like it. Beautiful. Alright, let's check this area out. I have a feeling there should be something really cool in this area. Maybe a cave leading to even cooler things. Or a calamity blight.
They're coming.
Oh no, you don't.
Easy. Ah.
Come and get me.
Come on. Man, it's really fast at throwing up shields. Huh. Why does it throw up shields so fast? Immune. Is it because my, I have the innate thing to poison? Could that be giving it a boost? I don't know. Well, whatever.
Never had a chance.
Wait, there's a plant down there. Oh, just a palm stone. I was hoping it would be one of, Admir's. Ooh, I hear a twinkle. But where? Down here? Muddled suicide note. Umrail wrapped fine fingers around lover. Oh, Heidi's trunk's throat. Heidi made herself one with the earth after Umrail fell to biting steel. I will not play time's mockingbird. I will not let star of my sky fall on my account. Tell them I was a coward traitor who abandoned wolf pack at hunter shot. Tell them I chased another woman as a fox chases fowl, wild, thoughtless. Tell them any tale of sky and storm and earth, but do not tell them of my final desert rose to flee the coming dream drowning. Interesting. Dream drowning. So what they're calling the dream scourge? I mean, it's not too inaccurate. Drowned in awful horror dreams. To the point you can't even see your surroundings. Alright. Oh god. We've seen Adra, but never seen formations like this. Beautiful. Reminds me of Himalayan pink salt. Nice Admethswort. Is there one over here, or is this another palm stone? Nope, Hunter's hair. Did I ever go up there? I don't think so. Yes, I did. Going in circles and circles and circles. Come on. God, that's beautiful. Gotta be something cool, right? Some cave. Some cool little puzzle or trick. God, that's beautiful. I wish I got the digital art book for it. I remember saying before about how I don't usually get the art book until after I finish the game, just to avoid spoilers, but I definitely want to see what was being cooked up by them. Ooh, Admethswort. Perfect. I want to get down and check that out at some point. Ooh, it's dark. Bird lady. Oh, they glow. Now that...
We're going in, aren't we? What am I saying? Of course we are.
Yeah, of course we are. Something's wrong with this. Something's very wrong with this. Wait. These are almost tendril-like. Maybe they aren't salt formations with something different. Similar to how the Adra is used to channel spirits. Maybe this could be something swell. Was there any tendril that resembled this on the paintings we saw earlier back in, Naku Tedek? I don't know. Shrine to Wild. Huh? Huh? Are we coming up on it? It's interesting that there's still shrines to other gods. What the fuck? That's creepy. Eyes? Or are they just made to resemble that? Because that is a pretty good, evolutionary defense. Kind of resemble anemones. Interesting. Whoa, that is fucking
is it
creepy.
Just me, or does it feel like we're being watched?
No, I'm in the same boat. I'll grab that in a second, but that's definitely a trap.
Within rough.
Let's break this down. Alright, Ring of Elemental Balance. Take that. Solar Fending, Common Axe, Primal Water. Ooh. Because I didn't have to go through that if I just wanted to use some lockpicks. I suppose, Weil has something to do with, eyes. That's fucking creepy, that's for sure. Huh. Think that's the way out, or do you think this leads, Well, let me grab what I want to first, and then we'll continue on. Now, what sort of enemies or trap is going to spring up when I grab this? Take your guesses now. Oh my god, that's... actually almost reminiscent of, godless architecture.
Bet that was part of something once.
Yeah. Yeah. Beautiful music. God, that's fucking creepy. I apologize for those who have, trichophobia. I don't have trichophobia, but even this is getting to me. My sister who has trichophobia and claustrophobia would be really hating that right then. Alright. Oh. There's somebody up here.
Did you see the 100 visions too? Were you also called by he who sees and isn't seen?
What are you talking about?
I am speaking of Wal, the Obscured, god of illusions and revelations, futures and falsehoods. They often talk in riddles, and those of us who are faithful to them spend a lot of time interpreting them.
Interesting.
Does your god ever toy with you? Mine taunts their chosen with nonsense.
Are you sure you don't have Dream Scourge? You're certainly living up to their example.
And they're living up to their own name. They called me here, but I still don't know why. Some say you can hear the gods whispering in these totems. I've tried. It hasn't worked. It's a wonder any of us are still sane, really, between our gods and this plague.
Ain't that the truth? Actually, I'd like that totem piece if you're not using it.
And I'd be happy to give it to you, as long as you humor my request.
Sure, hit me, or I'll indulge you.
Oh, that's perfect. Here comes my request. Tell me if you feel like you're in control still. That's all I want. Tell me if you possess autonomy and choice.
Sometimes.
Sometimes is better than never, I think. The gods can be so demanding, after all. Normally, I wouldn't mind passing time, trading nonsense, but I've things to do here. So, take this and go.
Thank you.
You'll be fine. Just try not to think too much of your place in the world.
That looks like a piece of the thing you were fiddling with at camp.
Yep, it is. Okay. Well, that was something. That sure was something. Now, how the hell do... Oh, down here. Ooh, a mushroom. Ooh, ammonite fossils. That's cool. Trilobite. I suppose we have a lot of similar wildlife. Oh, and of course the shroom thalls. I didn't realize you're there.
Take your best and rough.
Protect the envoy.
Next one's mine.
All right. Let's use this.
And rough.
This is a little more difficult than I thought it was going to be.
Seek.
The health is depleted as fast as I would like. Doomthrall Swarmer. I wonder what the Swarmer does. Do they just apply in groups? Well, find out. Ah. Nice.
Another glorious battle.
Another glorious battle. Hard to tell where these ash piles are sometimes in the sand. Come on. Ooh, nice. Admeth. Ooh, there's a plant down there. Ooh, a lockbox. Almost there. Noise. Interesting. House over there. Dream Thrall Priest.
Quiet as a soul.
Huh. Dream Thrall Soldier. Well, I want to get plants. Zoreps? Ash Blight. Okay, wait. I am going to actually save it here. And end stream. This is going to be a pretty short stream. It's going to a little less than 3 hours, but as you can tell, because I haven't stopped yawning this whole time, I just want to do a little more development. Thank you to anybody who stopped by. Thank you to anybody who'll see this in the future. Apologies, not much was actually done this time, but once again, we're figuring out more and more about the Living Lands. Now we know the name of the god in the first place, and, well, a lot more mysteries are continuing.